Welcome to episode 2 of the Fuzzy Pod.
Yay, hooray,
Yay,
hooray.
Yay!
We have officially been in business together for longer than we ever have, because
hours
at this point, because we've technically worked together before.
Facts.
This
is a little fun fact.
I don't know if you know this about us, but we used to be in a band for a whole 3 hours once. Until we got into a massive fight, and then the band ceased to exist.
I won't say who rage quitted.
It was me?
No, I actually don't know.
I was like, I don't remember. All I do remember is our band name was Daisy Rock.
Iconic.
Definitely a brand name of a guitar. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Company?
But we won't talk about that. It was iconic.
I think we came first, though.
Yeah,
Daisy
I like
Rock.
to think we came first.
And we wrote a song in those 3 hours.
We did write a song. I was on drums.
Yes.
And vocal.
Electronic drums.
And backup vocals.
Yes.
And then you were our lead woman.
Yeah, lead singer, guitar player.
And it was the moment.
Honestly, the way I was convinced the song we wrote could be an iCarly or something.
No, it definitely could have been, though.
Do you remember how it goes?
Yeah. No, of course. We sing it all the time, no?
Walking down the hallway, I see you look at me. I hope our eyes don't meet. 'Cause I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it. I'm moving on. Yeah.
Anyways, come on. No, this is iconic.
We were a band for 3 hours, and we came up with that masterpiece. And a band name. So usually,
we did most than most people who start bands, right?
Yeah, they don't even it takes more than 3 hours to come up with the band name. I mean, we know that because it took us almost a year to come up with a podcast name.
Facts. We may have stolen our band name from a company, but allegedly,
yeah. I don't think
it's never been proven.
No, I think we came first.
So.
Daisy Rock, don't sue us or sponsor us. Are they still around?
Is that still a thing?
I don't know, but I always wanted one of those guitars.
I know, they were so
If you don't know
cute.
what Daisy Rock is, look it up, dear.
Is that the name of it?
I'm pretty
should I just
sure.
look it up for us?
Yeah, look it up.
Let's just make sure. That
they would make the most iconic guitars.
Daisy.
Hannah Montana, what Hannah Montana would play.
Didn't she have
sparkly, pink, probably. But they have one that I still want now. And it's shaped like a little daisy flower, and it comes in different colors. And it's so cute.
So cute.
Honestly.
They still have a website. You're not ready for this.
Wait. What?
They have a Powerpuff collab guitar.
That's new?
That is heart-shaped with the Powerpuff Girls on it.
The show that we can never watch as children.
I need this. I don't even play guitar.
Did you sneak episodes of Powerpuff Girls?
Oh, I was constantly defying what Mother told me.
I was following the rules that whole time. You were watching the show without me?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How did I not know this?
We've talked about this. I love the Powerpuff Girls.
Okay, maybe I briefly remember this conversation, but...
Wait, you've never seen it? Or you've seen it now?
No, I've never seen it.
You've never seen it?
I've never seen the Powerpuff Girls.
Wait, this should have been the two truths and a lie.
I'm still following Mom's rules.
Wait, we did learn something new. I did learn something new about you.
Wait.
What?
Wait, okay, we're gonna have to watch it together, and then I'll give my honest thoughts.
Oh my gosh,
20 years later.
Wait, I'm so shocked.
No, because literally when it was at its prime, I feel like Mom was like, you can't watch that because it's too violent. And I was like, okay, Mom. And I'll just watch, whatever I was watching at the time.
Yeah. Well, I think she didn't like Cartoon Network.
Too edgy.
Yeah, it was a little too edgy for her taste.
Yeah. Well, it did turn in her defense, it did turn into Adult Swim at night.
Yeah.
So there's
maybe she was onto something.
Yeah. But all the networks, Nickelodeon was Nick at Night.
Yeah.
But those shows didn't feel as edgy.
Yeah.
It was always George Lopez. I feel like that was the only thing that was ever on. Yeah, every night going to sleep.
Yeah.
My little TV
you just wake
on
up
the
and
room.
you're yeah, and they're just jumping.
Yeah, a weird. It's called a fever dream. You just kind of open up your eyes. You see George Lopez on your screen, just in slow mo jumping and going.
Yeah.
Okay, back to sleep. Okay, Gotta get ready for school. All right. Well, we actually have,
a theme for today.
I
guess I should talk about what that's going to be.
Yeah. What is our theme today, Madison?
So today our theme is one, I feel like when we first started talking about this podcast, we were like, this has to be like an episode. And if you're watching on the video content, you can see that we are repping some coveted vintage Jonas Brothers concert tees.
2009?
Circa 2009.
Maybe the last tour they did before they broke up? The Camp Rock tour?
I think it was the Camp Rock one. Think so.
They were broken up a long time then, huh?
They were. Yeah.
Wow.
But, I mean, we don't have to be sad about it. But today we're going to be talking about the concerts that shaped us. And we are just going to like dive into like all of our concert experiences growing up, our first concert, and the band that has stolen our hearts for the rest of our lives. Honestly, at this point.
We're still invested.
We're still very invested in the Jonas Brothers, and I don't predict that will change. Although we're a little mad at them right now for a few reasons. We'll get into that.
Verified pre-sale fan tickets.
Yeah.
Lottery. Okay.
How dare they? But yeah, so that's what we're going to talk about today. And I think we're both just really excited because we just talk about this all the time anyways. So
deep dive into nostalgia. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. All right. The year is what? 2005, I believe.
Circa 2005.
You know what? I have my notes.
You know what? We have notes.
We have notes.
Well, who do we think we are? We're out here trying to pretend like we're...
Episode 2. We're not even looking at any
And we're
notes.
not even looking at our notes.
We did the research. So you might as well have it pulled up if we took the effort.
We did take the effort.
Oh, the year is 2005.
Let's go.
And our Disney Channel idol is in our hometown, Hilary Duff. Hilary Duff has made it to the iconic Houston rodeo stage. Y'all, I feel like as a musician, like that is a big deal. At least like growing up in Houston.
Oh my God.
And me being like a young singer-songwriter. Was like, that is the stage. That is the stage you want to make it to. Like, when you've made it there, like, you've made it. Because these concerts are huge. Hilary Duff that night was playing for 72,000 people. Including the tiny little young Megan and Madi.
Yeah.
It was our first concert ever. And what's really unique about the Houston rodeo stage is you're in this massive stadium. And it's just like dirt everywhere because besides concerts, it's
everywhere
a rodeo.
You look,
dirt. But in the middle of that dirt, a stage. And on that stage, our queen.
Icon.
An icon. Our queen is on the stage. The stage spins. Okay? Are you with me?
Just imagine
it's spinning. It's spinning. Very slowly, but it's spinning so that Hilary Duff or whoever's performing on that stage has, a chance to like
you get to see a glimpse
of her eyes from like 20 yards away or something.
Yeah, it's far. I feel like you're pretty far away.
But there's TV, so you can,
you can see.
You can see.
Yeah.
And Hilary Duff was our first concert ever, and I wouldn't trade that for anything.
No.
It was incredible.
It was so good.
Singing, let the rain. Okay, we definitely don't. Okay, we won't sing anymore. I don't really know.
What are the rules?
What are the rules with the podcast? Like, I know. I don't know.
You're the music guru.
They're like, okay, we'll just like cut it out. We'll just put like something over it.
We'll just like bleep it.
Yeah. Like, bleep. But being able to like shout "come clean" from the top of your little lungs.
Shout "come."
There's too much of a pause there.
There was
too much of a pause, and I see that now. Come clean. Keep it clean. Please. I'm the one with the dramatic pause.
Yeah. Being able to shout, come.
My fifth grade self. Tiny fifth grade Megan.
That's a great transition to the Jonas.
Oh, and speaking of, Jonas Brothers, that white foam. Okay.
Oh my gosh. But yes, no, being able to experience like Hilary Duff as our first concert.
And her like peak of her like Disney career.
Yeah,
she was
like,
everything
it was
I
just
wanted to be.
everything. Like we were both obsessed. Like I'm still obsessed with her. Like
yeah, queen.
But
You still
it was so
have
good.
merch from that show, isn't that right?
I do. I can't find it though. So do I still have
Do you
it?
still have it? You said you thought you had a hoodie still
Yeah,
from it.
so I remember when I thought it was so edgy. Like I was like, this is so edgy. Like we were looking at the merch, and of course our first concert, so our parents are like, we're gonna get you guys merch. And I was like, oh, this hoodie is amazing. And the hoodies are always way too expensive. And I was like, oh, I really want the hoodie, but I felt guilty. But
It's always
Mom,
like double the t-shirt.
yeah. But anyways, Mom and Dad were like, okay, we'll get you the hoodie. But I was like, it's so edgy because it was like black with like her like logo in pink with like little silver details. And I was like, ooh, I'm an edgy girl.
I remember this so vividly because I thought it was like the most edgy thing that either one of us had in our wardrobe for some reason. And I would constantly borrow it or steal it probably from your closet and wear it because I put it on and I zipped up the black hoodie and I was like, I'm cool.
I'm not like other girls.
Sitting in the back of the car listening. I got a pink shirt is my memory. It was like a soft pink shirt with her face on it.
Yeah.
And it was just like a black and white print of her face. And it was just massive. And it was amazing. Oh my gosh. You were like quite a bit younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
So if I was like 10-year-old Megan, you were like 6-year-old Maddie.
Yeah.
Do you have like vivid memories
well, you would
of
have been
it
like 12,
still?
no?
No, I was 10.
If it was 2005?
Yeah. I was 10. No, 5th grade?
Is that the math?
Yeah. Because 2005,
you were born in 93.
I would have turned... No, it would have been 12.
It would have been February.
Maybe the show wasn't in 2005. How old am I?
29.
I was 10. I know for a fact I was 10. I was in 5th grade.
I was in 2nd.
I was starting my 5th grade year.
First.
Because my 4th grade year, I was 10. And I would have been 11 in 2005, right?
The rodeo is in February, right?
Yeah. So I was 10, going to be 11 that year. Right?
Bro, I don't know. Anyways, I'll just answer your question. Do I remember the performance itself? No, but I remember the experience and I remember picking out my merch.
Yeah, that was like probably the thing that stuck with you most was getting the edgy merch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. A good one.
You know.
Yeah, I just specifically remember like the song Come Clean. I'll say that as fast as possible. And the music video, I believe, was playing on the screen at the same time.
That's iconic.
And I was like, this is so cool. I'm like, this is production. Yeah, this is art. This is real stage production right here. Oh, but that was...
Not the music video playing on the screen. This is production.
This is it right here for the Houston Rodeo.
I bet those are like nightmare, like to be a performer at.
Really?
For the rodeo? You think so? You not think so? I feel like it's not like the best sound. Like, I don't know. It just feels like that's not like their
the
priority.
Logistics of it. Yeah, because they're also like 2 seconds before that, they're like
bull riding.
What's it called? The
mutton chops.
No, it's not what it is.
Racing the
kids. The kids try to catch the
lambs.
sheep. Yeah.
Well, they ride them.
They ride them? And who hangs on the longest? Yeah. This is the kind of stuff we would do not do at the rodeo, but go and watch the rodeo.
The kids hanging on, right?
Yeah. What do they call that? Anyone in the rodeo world? What's it called when and do they still do this? Where kids
is that still legal?
Hang on to like a sheep.
It was entertaining.
For dear life. I mean, they have like padding on and stuff.
Do they?
And then, but how are the sheep? I guess they're little kids. They don't like. It's not
I think it's fine for the sheep.
It's not like adults or something.
It's more like sheep can go kind of fast, I would think.
Yeah.
And if you fall.
Yeah.
Also, what if you get trampled by one of the other sheep?
Oh no! What if a kid got trampled by a sheep? That would be bad. I never even thought about that.
Oh my god.
What if a kid trampled a sheep? Even worse.
Even worse. They're literally like toddlers. Wait, how old do you think they're? Like 10?
Like 4.
They're 4?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
They gotta be like 10.
We'll
like
look this up after.
8 to 10.
No, I'm telling you. I think they were like little.
Wow.
Anyways,
well, so that was our experience.
That was the opener for Hilary Duff.
The opener for Hilary Duff.
Was the kids wrestling the sheep?
Not the wrestling.
Sorry, hanging on to the sheep.
The wrestling. The kids just like
throwing down. We were just like,
yeah. Placing bets. I'm crying.
Like I'm betting on
oh my god,
lamb chop. I don't know what would a sheep be named.
Sheepy.
Sheepish. Fuzzy.
Wait, can we like put our like buy a lamb or sheep or whatever and put it in the race?
The fuzzy paw.
And then have it go in the Houston rodeo.
Yeah, I don't know.
We should try.
Maybe. Anyways, that was our first concert experience, and honestly, I wouldn't trade it for anything. Hilary Duff.
But before we move on to what I believe will be the bulk of our conversations here, which is our boys, I think we should have some honorable mentions just for concerts in general, because I feel like we've gone to a good amount of concerts, and I just want to tip my hat, to our experiences.
Someone over here, maybe you want to tip it to? Maybe. Megan McCall.
So Katy Perry was fantastic.
Oh my gosh, Katy Perry.
You've seen Katy Perry twice.
On amazing show.
Yeah.
Holy.
No, I won't say that you're my favorite artist, but I won't say you're not my favorite artist.
That's fair. You know what? I don't know what that means. I like that. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. I listen to your music.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. We play it on stream all the time.
Oh.
It's great to dance to. I have my favorite songs. Nothing. I love that song.
That one's a good one.
Clueless.
That's
Mascara.
But Katy Perry.
Anyways.
You weren't at the show where I believe she was on I could be making this up. The cotton candy cloud.
Yes. Yeah.
And she would like float across the audience.
Yeah.
That was the Teenage
Didn't it smell
Dream
like,
tour.
it was Teenage Dream Tour.
Yeah.
And didn't it smell like cotton candy?
From my memory, yeah.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that. I was like, I'm so jealous.
We went to see her at her
Prism
tour.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good album.
It was a great album.
Katie, I want to go see Play in Vegas.
Me too.
We should do that. Why aren't we doing that?
Why didn't we see the Jonas Brothers in Vegas?
I don't know.
That was my fault.
You weren't free that weekend that I wanted.
Okay, so
anyways.
Katy Perry. We were recently talking about Coldplay, how that was like one of the best concerts.
We were at that together too, at the Rose Bowl.
Yeah, that was for your birthday one year.
We had good seats.
We did.
One Direction. Seen a couple times. We saw them. We didn't talk about this. It was like one of their first tours in the U.S. We saw them at a theater in Oakland that the max capacity was like 3,000 people, maybe. It was a small theater.
It was like the smallest theater.
I think maybe they just booked them like not knowing like
what to expect.
Yeah. How big of a draw they would truly have.
How did we get tickets to that?
I don't know, but
it's like someone just gave us tickets.
Yeah, we had free tickets.
Yeah,
it was because we were at the pre-show, like not meet and greet, but they did Q&As like from the stage.
Yeah,
and it was like us and like 20 other girls.
Because we definitely didn't buy tickets. I don't remember buying tickets because we were like, oh, we don't really know much about them.
We got free tickets too. I feel like.
Yeah. Okay, so One Direction.
One Direction.
Justin Bieber.
Which
we have.
I have to show this. I still have a Justin Bieber tour book.
You loved your tour books.
Do tour books exist
Is that still
anymore?
a thing?
I don't know.
I can't remember the last time I've seen a tour book.
It's been a while since I've been to like a concert that's big enough to like be in an arena where they usually have tour books.
Jonas Brothers concert we went to, I don't remember seeing a tour book.
No.
But wait, I have to look. I just have to look real quick.
We have to look.
It's
signed.
It's signed.
Maybe by him.
Maybe.
Who knows?
But maybe by an assistant. Who knows?
When we saw him,
this was his peak.
Please.
Are you kidding?
Peak swoop. Do you remember this? I got tickets for my birthday. And we went to like the pre-show thing too.
Yes.
Where you could like do a Q&A.
Yes, those are the pictures we found. We found pictures.
Which we'll put on the screen.
Yes, from that concert.
And little videos.
Dead. I am dead. Please. You were always a bigger Justin Bieber fan than me. I was salty because I remember going to this concert with you because it was like for your birthday, right? Is that what you said?
It was for my birthday, yeah.
Yeah. And I was salty because everyone called him like JB, but that's what we used to call like the Jonas Brothers. And
they're like Jonas Brothers or JB, not Justin Bieber.
Yeah, and I was so salty about it.
But honestly,
so I've always stayed with my kings, you know?
Yeah, which I've always stayed with my kings. The original JB.
The original JB.
Oh my gosh.
I'm dead.
John Mayer.
Another
Mayer. Honorable mention. Britney Spears. We've seen her we saw a circus.
Yeah.
That would have been forever.
Yeah.
The circus tour. Do you remember we also got those tickets for free? But we were like above nosebleeds.
Yeah.
Like these were seats I didn't even know existed.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Technically like, I don't even know, like we were so up high.
Yeah, but it was still a vibe.
It was still so fun.
We still had fun.
But it was just like, remember there was like no seats. It was like office chairs up there. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And like,
they weren't like,
yeah,
they weren't real seats.
No. And it was like,
we like rolling chairs.
Like we were so up high. We were above the lights. I think we were literally above those lights.
I'm crying.
Do you remember looking down? And it's like you could see the lights on the stage.
Yeah,
like, we were like
crazy.
Above that. It was like, this feels like where you'd go for like, I don't know, like someone's gonna do like a cool trick at the stadium and like jump down from there.
Yeah.
Like that's where they would go.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's the first thing that came to my mind, but
J-Lo. Vegas though.
Vegas. Oh my gosh. Great performer.
Great performer.
That was one I went in not really knowing
what to expect.
Yeah. And I forget how many hits J-Lo has.
Yeah.
And
my
also,
queen.
Queen was like working it, man.
Yeah.
There was like, the only thing I was kind of like, it was super funny mostly just because I didn't expect it. But J-Lo, remember when she like did like a full on like striptease routine?
Yeah. But
I was like, slay. Let's go. We were just there and I was like, do this. Let's go.
Did you miss anyone?
I was just gonna say like, I don't even have the confidence to do that now.
Oh, I know. I'm like, how does she look that good?
I was like,
but it's like
I could never now.
She's got to be in the gym like 8 hours a day.
Oh
like,
gosh, just
there's no way.
Such a great performer. I'm trying to think.
Those women like J-Lo, like Britney, like I think you were talking about this. Like that doesn't really exist right now. It seems like that kind of like
pop stars. I was talking about like
performance, like
Katy Perry, Taylor Swift. Like these people have been around like for a while now. Like, but I'm talking about like new on.
There's
the
nobody
scene.
like new like doing anything like that.
Music happening that's amazing right now.
But it's like the production of like everything.
Like having like the camp.
Yeah.
So let us know if there's some artists we're like sleeping on
that we're sleeping on because we're old. Are there any other honorable mentions?
Those are the main ones that come to mind. I'm sure like we're skipping some.
Yeah.
But we have a lot to talk about with the Jonas Brothers.
I guess they weren't worth it then.
I guess not. We didn't write them down in our notes, so.
Oh, John Bellion, but that was just me.
Oh, that was
me and Ted.
Really good,
yeah. It was kind of
1975.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's another good one.
It's kind of the same experience, like where he was doing like bigger shows that had more like production value, but we saw him in like a small.
That's cool.
One of his like only like smaller shows on the tour, and he was literally wearing like sweatpants.
Dude, I love it.
But our friends who went to another one of his like shows on that tour, they were like, "Oh yeah, like he had this cool suit that like lit up," and we were like,
"You're like what? Where was that?"
Mans came out in sweatpants, like, and it was his merch.
He's like, by the way, you can buy these pants.
But I love that. I love that. It was like when we saw John Mayer, like you didn't even realize he was on stage. You were like, oh, I thought it was just.
Well, please, the pants. Why did those stick with me? We saw John Mayer.
Never forget. It's been years.
Like we were living in Houston at the time. Still, we drove up to. I think so. We drove up to Austin.
Yeah, because I remember it was in Austin,
and he was. Please tell me why these pants like stuck with us. They were jeans, right? But
honestly, it's kind of like the trend of like.
It is now. This was like years and years ago. Jeans with like
shoelace.
Help me out here. Tie. Why can't I think of the word? Like it was not zip tie.
Not zip tie. No, stretchy waistband.
Yeah, it's like a stretchy waistband jeans with like a tie. Like you could tie them.
Drawstring.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god, that was gonna haunt me for the rest of my life.
We're gonna be like listening back to this episode and we're like,
you dumb idiots. Drawstring.
Yeah.
Drawstring. I'm just like, can I just punch in the audio?
Yeah. Drawstring. Drawstring jeans.
Oh
And
my
I don't
God.
know why we were so shooked by that, because Lord knows we probably weren't looking like
We tried.
anything. But
Yeah.
the drawstring pants, we couldn't get out of our heads.
My gosh. Okay. I'm about to jump out of order. Let's get into the boys because we still have like a couple other things that we want to talk about. So
The boys
are back in town. Okay, I need to stop doing that.
Oh, we gotta stop singing songs. We can't sing songs.
We can't sing songs.
I don't think.
We have to write our own songs.
The boys, the boys, the boys, the Jonas Brothers. That sounds like another song.
That works. Okay. All right. So these boys have a chokehold. No, I'm just kidding.
You actually, okay. From my memory, you discovered the Jonas Brothers from like
I'll take it.
Disney Channel commercials.
Yeah.
And you're
I
like,
was like, sis, this is the vibe.
You're like, bro, year 3000.
You gotta hear it.
Yeah, you gotta hear it.
Are you paying attention?
Like now I know it's a cover, but you know their version of it is so good.
Yeah.
And you were like, year 3000, and I was like, let me listen. Let me get my
sis. Let me get
little
my
headphones out.
Let me get my
Let me get my eye dog.
plug it into the eye dog.
See if it dances. Which, by the way, I still have that.
Seriously?
I still have my
Does
eye
it still
dog.
work?
It still works. I turned it on like a couple months ago, and it still dances. The audio quality of it, though, it's like. Yeah,
Please. Can they remake these? I would buy one today.
Yeah, they should do like a collab with like a really good speaker company or
Yeah.
something. Like, so it's like really good audio quality actually, but then it's like still like a little robot dog that dances.
Oh my God, I need it. Okay. So there's a couple things that I think we want to talk about with our beloved boys. I think we've seen them on
basically every tour.
That they've done, like album tour.
We're not quite hardcore enough where I've seen people that are like, I've been to 40 shows, and I'm like, I am not a true fan.
Yeah.
I think we've been to like 8, which I think is still like a lot.
You
like
think only 8?
Basically, anytime they came to Houston or were on a tour, like we saw them growing up.
Yeah.
Like everyone except for when they opened for Hannah Montana. We couldn't get tickets.
Yeah.
We tried. I even entered a radio contest.
We entered so many contests.
So embarrassing.
Yeah.
There's probably a really embarrassing video on someone's hard drive somewhere of us just acting like fools for Jonas Brothers Hannah Montana tickets.
It happens. So, one of the things that I think we wanted to do, just because we think it's fun, is rank all their albums. Because obviously over the years and still to this day, like constantly listening to their albums.
Yes.
So I think we should rank them from best to worst.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
best to
we
worst.
talked about this already. I knew we were going to do it, and I just went, what am I going to get?
What is my opinion?
What is my opinion on this?
Okay, here's my hot take. Lines, Vines, and Trying Times best.
Okay, Dirty Liar. Dirty Liar. Okay, wait. Is it so terrible to start with like ranking the bottom one first?
No, let's do the bottom because that's easier. That's easier.
For me, it's Lines, Vines, and Trying Times.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
That's when I started to kind of like fall off their music.
I think everyone fell off their music.
Yeah.
Then.
So that would be coming in at number. How many albums do they have?
Okay, so we're ranking.
Fake fans.
4, 5 albums.
Including It's About Time.
Yes.
And Happiness Begins.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We put the other one in the rank, even though we've only heard a couple of the songs. Yeah. It's not out yet. It will be out by the time this comes out, though.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wait. We should just like place it somewhere randomly and then see if it's like
if it falls in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do our real list and then we'll be like, we could see this one fitting in between.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So Lines, Vines, and Trying Times for sure.
Coming in at dead last. Sorry. Right above that, I would put It's About Time.
Same.
It's nostalgic.
But like it's not a good album.
Yeah. Mandy's
fun. The only fun song.
Mandy. Wait, we can't sing. We can't sing. We can't sing songs. We keep doing this. Okay.
Okay.
Candy used. Okay.
All right. Now we have left.
What would you put next?
Their self.
That's okay.
Titled album.
The it's okay. It's between Happiness Begins and their self-titled album at the number 1 slot for me.
I agree.
For nostalgia's sake, nostalgia sake, I might have to say the self-titled album
Is number one.
is number one for me.
I think it's number one for me too.
I mean,
yeah.
SOS and Friends.
Yeah.
Still in Love with You.
Yeah.
Hello, Beautiful. When You Look Me in the Eyes.
You can't, yeah. That has to be number one. It has to be number one.
Self-titled album, number one. Followed by Happiness Begins for me. Now, what comes in at 3? Is it a little bit longer?
Well, what's the other option? That's the last one we have.
The album.
Oh, the new one.
Mm-hmm. What if we... You know what?
Hot take.
With John Bellion involved in it.
Yeah.
Too, and everything that I've heard so far is really good. Do we put that above? Okay, I do have a question, Jonas Brothers. At Jonas Brothers.
At Jonas Brothers.
In Waffle House.
Oh my gosh.
We talked about this. Do you want to go?
Why is it that these grown A-mans... I'm sorry, grown-ass men.
Yeah, I'm like going to say it.
That are like in their 30s are censoring themselves. Like, it's one thing if you like...
And they say it happens in both verses. It happens
in
twice.
both verses, where instead of saying shit, they go shh. Instead of just committing and saying the full word, they just go shh.
Like, I think you know what it was for me?
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
You know what it was? It's like it happened in the first verse, and then it happened again in the second
verse. And it was
verse.
distracting, and it was giving
Yes.
lines, vines, and trying times, poison ivy. Please. Everybody gets the itch. Everybody hates that. That sounds like a fart.
It's going for. I did a little bit.
I'm crying.
Okay, so we're gonna go.
But why?
I don't.
To me, that knocks it down to like below lines, vines, and trying times. The new album.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Okay,
That's a statement. Okay, we have to.
You know what? I will confidently put the new album because I love John Bellion.
Yeah.
Like personally, I think I will put it at 2. Is my guess.
2. Okay.
Or 3.
For
2.
me, I put it at 3.
I'm gonna put it at 2. I'm gonna put it at 2. Yeah. Just because. Yeah, like I said, I just love John Bellion. So
that leaves a little bit longer coming in at 4.
Which I'm okay with.
Yeah.
I'm okay with.
Same.
Because I'm not saying that I think it's a bad album.
No.
But.
Don't take my heart.
Yeah.
And put it on a shelf. I can't sing it.
Also.
I can't hum it.
You can't hum it.
But I can speak it.
But you can speak it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Also, like, if you look at, like, when A Little Bit Longer came out, it was, like, the album before Lines, Vines, and Trying Times. And, like, with Lines, Vines, and Trying Times, like, they were already falling apart. Like, it was done. But I'm like, sad. I feel like this album is going to be stronger.
That one song, because this is how little I listened to that album. I'm a fake fan. The Peter Pan and Wendy song. That was, like, the only song from Lines, Vines, and Trying Times. You know what I'm talking about? What's it called? Is it literally called Peter Pan and Wendy?
Dude, I don't even know. I didn't even listen to the album.
I listened to it like
garbage.
Whoa.
I'll say it. I said it. I love them.
With their faces on you.
I love them. But they know that album was trash. They would admit it. Don't you think?
We so wanted to see them. So they did like 5 nights in New York recently. Where
this is why I'm mad at them.
They played full albums. But to keep it intimate, they played like a small theater, which is really cool experience if you got to go to that. They sold tickets.
I had no idea they had a song with Miley Cyrus on that album.
Yes.
That's how little I know.
Is that what it was called? Thunderstorm or something?
Before the Storm.
Before the Storm, not Thunderstorm.
Same thing. Continue.
So the way to get tickets, you had to like, do like this Ticketmaster verified fan. But then that was like, there's a potential for tickets, basically.
Yeah.
Like you would either get a code or you didn't. And we didn't get a code. Or no one I knew got a code.
And it was like influencer people, I feel like you said.
That's why we started this podcast, so we can get invited.
So that we get invited and you at home feel less than like we did. I'm just
So that you at home can know that one day you too can start a podcast that becomes successful enough, hopefully,
to
that
get
then
invited,
you can get invited
to your
Jonas
choice
Brothers.
of favorite band.
Yeah.
That's our hope for you.
That's our wishes.
It's our desires. Okay, I feel good about that ranking though. Like we agreed mostly.
Mostly, just the two.
Yeah.
So it comes in with self-titled album at number 1.
Yep.
Followed by, this is the number 2 spot, gets different for each of us. I go Happiness Begins.
Yeah.
And then I do the album, which is the new one, without listening to all of it yet, but it'll be here soon. And then number 4 is a little bit longer, followed by About Time, and the last being Lines Vines and Trying Times.
Honestly,
and boy, it was trying times.
It was very trying times. Honestly, they had the name right. But I can't remember if I said this already, but I just feel like because they like broke up, which Happiness Begins too, like I just feel like they're in such a better place, and that's why their albums are like better.
The music's been really, really good.
I am excited, and you know what? I'm okay that they wanted to say shh, but just why? I just want to know why.
Why? Just do different lyrics.
Because they swear. Like it's not like they've never said a curse word. I respect if they were like, oh, we don't want to have a swear word.
Yeah. Or like,
but like you can write a different lyric.
Write a different lyric. Don't say it twice.
Yeah.
Don't say shh twice.
Also, don't say it in the first verse. It was
first verse and second verse. It repeats.
Don't say it in the first verse. Say it in the second verse because it was distracting in the first verse and it took me out of the song.
Took her out of the song.
It took me out of the song. Anyways, that's all I'll say. I'm happy for them though.
So they're white foam.
The white foam.
Which tour was this? Does anyone remember this? Because it was memed on to high heavens. There was a show where someone said, you know what would be a fun element to add to this concert? We don't need pyro. No. You know what we need? We need these teenage and young adult men to be having these big hoses on stage.
Let's give them hoses and let them spray girls with their white foam.
White foam. Please. I remember we were kind of close for one of those shows.
Yeah.
And I did not want to get it in my hair.
No, of course
because
not.
I'm over there thinking like, I want to be like
what if they invite me backstage?
What if they invite me backstage? Like me and my little silly bands on my wrist and my
oh my god
my concert tee on and my full braces.
Okay, we were not wearing concert tees. We were serving looks.
Were we though?
Every concert
we don't
have
evidence. Do you just? I wonder if we thought no.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying,
Maddie.
What?
We do have evidence, and I'm going to show it on the screen. The Justin Bieber concert. I'm sorry, that was not giving.
No. This is what I'm saying.
Can we explain these outfits? Matching.
We coordinated. Okay, we weren't matching. We coordinated.
Okay, cheetah. Just picture this. Okay, this is all you need to know. Cheetah print, purple, matching.
Megan
purple
was wearing.
eyeliner.
We were wearing matching purple eyeliner. Megan was wearing like jeans, not like mom jeans, like in a cute way, but like jeans that look like they're your mom's.
Yeah.
And a purple tee that had like cheetah print on it.
A big heart, I think.
Yeah.
It was like a heart with cheetah print
in it. And I was wearing a cheetah print skirt. It was gray, like a darker gray with cheetah print, black cheetah print. High-waisted skirt with a zipper. It was kind of, it was a moment.
Honestly,
it was a moment. And a purple, just like V-neck.
Yours was cute.
And I had it tucked in. And we were coordinated. I don't remember coordinating, but we also were there. We showed up and we were like, we're wearing purple because Justin Bieber.
But I'm saying if that's what we were wearing at that point in our lives, which was later, that was post Jonas Brothers, I don't think we were serving.
Nothing you know what, ever post Jonas Brothers for me, Megan.
You know what I'm saying? These shows,
the
white
foam
life shows I'm talking about, okay? We were not serving.
Okay, we were probably wearing jeans. What do you think? I don't know. It probably wasn't that bad.
I don't know. I'm worried it was.
Well,
we'll never know.
We'll never know.
We'll never know because we lost the photos.
Because we lost the photos. So.
Because the memory card that we have that we think it's on, it's not working. So we don't have evidence.
Oh my gosh. But yes, the white foam. I'll never forget
Who
it.
passed that?
Who passed
Who
it?
okayed that? And in their purity ring era.
It was their
Please.
purity ring era as well.
Have we ever discussed this? You know the lyric in Love Bug that says modesty is just so hard to find, which is clearly about like more like someone like being modest, like humble, you know? Like oh, they're so beautiful, but they're so like modest about it. Like that's obviously looking back what the lyrics about. But my little brain,
you think?
My little purity ring brain, you know what it thought? That
I
they were
actually
talking
disagree.
about modest clothing.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's me. I'm a modest queen.
You are
They
a
want
modest
me.
queen.
So
This is the thing.
you don't
I
think that's what
disagree.
it is?
No, I think you're right. I think what you originally thought is right.
You think that it's actually about clothing?
I think
Modesty
so.
is just so hard to find?
Yes.
No, I don't think it is.
Yes.
No, I don't think they were literally talking about modesty. I don't think they were talking about
I
like
feel like they were.
One Piece girlies. Okay, where's my tankini
One Piece
queens?
girlies.
I don't think they were saying I'm looking for a tankini queen. Okay,
Where's my tankini queen?
I think they were saying mod because the lyric right before it's like, gosh, I can't think of it right now. But
Big fan.
please, I've been talking a lot.
Just kidding.
Modesty
How quick
is just
I
so
was
hard
to judge
find.
you, and I couldn't tell you what the lyric before was. Hang on.
Because we can't sing it out loud.
Mm-hmm.
What's the second? It's the second verse. Called you for the first time yesterday. No, that's the first verse. Dang it. Well, okay, we know.
Whatever.
Are we going to look this up?
I guess we can look it up.
Yeah,
Literally us.
your iPad right in front of you.
iPad baby. Okay.
You got it.
So annoying. Okay.
I want to know what everyone else thinks. What were they saying? Were they saying modesty is just so hard to find in the sense like someone who's like humble? Or were they saying I wanted tankini queen? I think it was the first one. I wanted to believe it was the second one.
So
What is
the lyrics go, I can't get your smile out of my mind.
Can't get you out of my mind.
I think about your eyes all the time. You're beautiful, but you don't even try.
Don't even try.
Thank you. Modesty is just so hard to find.
So you're beautiful, but you don't even try.
Yeah, because you're covering up. Like you're not trying to be
No.
sexy.
Really?
Sexy.
So I was right, you think?
That's what I always thought.
I know. My
But
point is because of the way we were raised, you know, going to camp saying you need to wear a t-shirt.
Yeah, but also that was our choice because we felt like we were.
Well, no, the camps we went to, we still had to wear t-shirts. But then I continued to wear t-shirts outside of that because shame.
Yeah, same. Because the shame spiral.
Because the shame.
Oh my god. And the shorts, don't even get me started. I would wear Sophie shorts. No, I would wear Sophie shorts. Those aren't like swimming shorts. They're like cotton.
Roll them up.
Roll them up.
That's not modesty.
Oh my gosh.
The Jonas Brothers weren't looking.
I think the only reason I think it could be a little bit of both is because that was still in their purity ring era.
Yeah. Anyways, at Jonas Brothers official.
You
Someone
have
let us
24 hours to respond and clarify this situation for us at Jonas Brothers.
What does the lyric truly mean?
And at Jonas Brothers, whose decision was the white foam. Thank you.
And I hope you fired them.
And I hope you gave them a raise. Because they put you on the map.
Something about, that era, though, of concerts, we need to talk about. Because
oh my God. Yeah. I mean, you were saying like the tour books.
We were talking about tour books earlier. It was so different back then. I don't know if it's just because of
I need to look at one of these.
Our age or just times were different, you know, because people weren't going with their iPhones.
Oh my God, no. We were out there with our digital cameras trying to sneakily record.
The amount of times I got yelled at by security guards for sneakily recording on my little digital camera. But we found some photos from their Camp Rock tour.
Oh my God, these photos are iconic.
And you can see we'll put on the screen, we'll share a photo, the very high quality that they were so scared about.
Oh my God, yeah. What were they so terrified about? Please.
Just take a look. You can't see anything.
There's nothing.
Blurry, out of focus. It's terrible. But also another part of the culture that I miss besides just taking your digital cam was the tour books. It was just here is a look at everything from this particular tour. And I think they usually had set list, I believe. Oh my gosh, this one has a full...
Oh, sorry, I can't sing. Oh my God.
Yes, you can't sing. You gotta stop singing the songs. We're gonna get...
So difficult.
We're not gonna be able to monetize anything. Oh my gosh, this has like a profile on them.
These pictures are absolutely... We should like scan some of these in.
May I
May
I read some of this to you?
Please.
All right,
I would love that.
Here we have a little profile rundown.
Oh, amazing.
It says Nicholas Jerry Jonas.
Jerry.
Born September 16th, 1992. Virgo king? Maybe?
I wouldn't know.
I don't know. I'm a Virgo and I'm September, so...
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we overlap.
Wait, when's his birthday? See, I'm a fake fan.
Wait! Favorite food is a Cuban sandwich. I said a Cubano last night. We're the same. Me and 2008.
You're just like me.
Nick are the same. Favorite ice cream flavor, chocolate. Favorite number 7. I feel like someone else just made this up for him.
No, I think he made this up and you guys were like meant to be, honestly.
Favorite movie, Juno. Please. Favorite holiday, Christmas.
Of course.
Time of day, please.
What does it say?
8 p.m.
8 p.m.?
Yeah. After dinner, before you go to bed. But he couldn't go out back then.
I don't know. I wonder if he feels the same now.
8 p.m. still your favorite time. Nicholas Jerry Jonas. Favorite
Nicholas
sports?
Jerry Jonas.
Wait, what? This is how old this is. What is on your iPod currently?
Please.
Prince. Okay.
Okay.
Do you think you'll go to college? I hope to one day go to college. Are you close with your brothers? We are very close. Imagine it just says, no, I hate them. Oh my gosh. Look, it has like a handwritten, I mean, it's not actually, it's scanned in, but a handwritten note. I love the fans of the world.
So does this one.
Please.
This one says, everyone's allergic to poison ivy.
Maddie, I want to know if this picture brings back anything for you, if it means anything to you. It's a picture of the Jonas Brothers.
The Joe.
Sunglasses. Did you remember this? You had a poster of this. I'm like...
It's sparking something in me.
Yeah. This, especially like, I literally think you had this photo in poster form.
Because I remember that outfit of Joe's.
Can we talk about how Mom didn't want us to put posters? Hold on. Maddie's having a moment. She's freaking out because she sees a thirst trap Kevin, who is her favorite. Have we not talked about our favorite brothers?
I was gonna transition to that. I was waiting for you.
Oh my gosh!
I wanted to let you have your moment.
Well, I was about
to read about the thing.
Well, I was reading it.
Continue.
I was gonna talk about how Mom wouldn't let us put posters up. So we had to put them in our closet.
Yeah, I remember putting posters in my closet.
They were like, we'd like close the door and they'd be there. Kind of creepier, honestly.
I think she didn't want us damaging the walls, right?
Yeah, or something.
Yeah.
Because we just put like thumbtacks in there.
Yeah. No, this is the perfect time to transition to our favorite brothers and why.
Why?
Just kidding.
Okay, my favorite Jonas brother growing up.
Current and past, yeah.
My favorite Jonas brother growing up was Nick Jonas. Yeah. I was just all about Nick Jonas. I mean,
you guys were the same person, clearly, yeah.
We both love Christmas and chocolate. Meant to be. I'm not even joking. This is so sad. When I was like 13, when I go to bed each night, I'd be like, dear Lord, thank you for this day, and thank you, saying my prayers. And then I'd be like, and I pray to one day meet Nick Jonas. Just to meet him. Is that your stomach?
Yeah.
Hungry?
Can we cut that out?
I don't even think the mic picked it up, honestly. It was quiet enough.
Crying.
No, but literally.
Oh, Megan.
Isn't that sad? Like little 13-year-old Megan.
Also, like, God does have humor because the amount of times we should have met him and we didn't.
We've like basically like stood this close to Nick Jonas a few times. At a restaurant once.
Yeah.
In Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
You and I were...
You've done carpets that they were...
carpets and they were next to me. I should have just said hi.
Yeah.
Their documentary event.
Yeah.
We were getting to our seats and they were standing right there.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd ever...
They say never meet your heroes.
I know. So I never like approached. So I'm like, I'll just I'll enjoy the music.
Yeah.
Enjoy the shows. And I'm good. I got to be...
Yeah.
That was good for me.
Yeah, it's good enough.
Yeah.
No, I feel good about it.
Yeah. Nick Jonas was my favorite. But I think...
Current favorite?
Mm-hmm. Joe.
Yeah.
Joe.
Yeah. Easy. That one's easy.
I loved all the stuff that he did with DNC too. That music's so
good. So good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Joe, 100%. Best style.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. He seems the most mellow.
Most online.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, in a good way. Like,
in a good way, yeah.
Yeah.
He's
like,
not going, so I did a thing.
Please. Madi.
You were thinking it. No?
Yeah, but you said it. Okay. Favorite Jonas brother in the past and current day?
I just took a big gulp.
I'm taking a massive sip of my water, staring you down.
Past, and don't come for me. It was Kevin, but before it was popular. Okay? There was a moment in time there that it was like, oh my God, Kevin. But I was before that. I liked the older, more mature man, okay?
Yeah,
sorry. Don't come after me.
I saw this one photo that you pulled up here.
I mean, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't go for that?
Wait, is your husband older than you? Is Ted older than you?
Yeah.
Always wanted an older man, huh?
Yeah, you always went for the youngins.
I did, and I ended up with someone younger than me. Oh. Just this photo of Kevin one more time for you. Just one more time. I mean,
maybe he doesn't now, but
wait, how old were they?
I feel like he was serving.
2009. That was such a long time ago.
How old were they?
Oh my gosh. 14 years ago. He's 35.
Okay, so he was
21
legal.
or something, right? Is that the math? Did I math? We couldn't math earlier.
Again.
I couldn't remember how old I was at the Hilary Duff concert, but
let's see. Kevin Jonas.
He's 35. The only reason I know this is I think I looked it up recently.
Yeah, he was born in 87.
How far apart they were.
So he was like over 19. Yeah, he was like
21,
22. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I can still say he was serving.
Yeah.
Like, I was going to say like Zaddy energy, honestly.
Yeah.
I would give that to him. I would give that name
to him. Is he still
your...
Okay, but current day favorite?
No, Joe. Yeah.
Joe, too. Yeah.
The last time we saw them in concert, like, his fit was like everything.
Yeah.
And his hair slicked back. I was like, he is serving. And I don't know, he just gives me the best energy.
Joe does. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that show, it was like a pretty small little gig because it was like after their doc premiere. And is that what you're talking about?
No, I was talking about the concert we went to in Tennessee.
Oh.
That was the last time we saw them.
That was, okay, yeah, I forgot. I was thinking at the doc, like, how all their wives were there.
Yes.
It was really sweet.
Yeah, it was sweet. I don't know what that face was
they
for
were
a
all,
second.
like, cheering on.
Yeah, they were all dancing on the sidelines. It was actually really, really cute. Like, on the sides of the stage. Like, they were all, like, I'm pretty sure Priyanka was, like, wearing, like, hip merch or something. Yeah. Like, it was really cute.
Love to see it.
No, I think all their wives seem like cool.
It's weird, like
they're all very different.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say it's weird that like when you're a kid that you were actually like, I'm gonna marry them one day. Nope.
That's so weird. That's literally so weird, but like that's common. You know what I mean? Like that we would think stuff like that.
Oh, and you'd think stuff like we were talking about earlier, that your outfit you put together, like they're gonna notice you and be like, hey, invite that girl backstage. Which that does happen, by the way. And honestly, it's icky. I don't know about with them. I'm not speaking for them.
Yeah. Not
the
them.
Jonas Brothers, but I'm talking about from tours we've gone on with other artists.
It does happen. They'll literally be like, "Oh, this girl was hot. Like, can you go get her?"
Blah.
So, if you're going to a concert, you may have a chance.
You may have a chance. I made a vomit sound, not for the girlies, but just the idea of them being like, I can get anything I want.
The idea of like band members who are like going to multiple cities like every week and doing the same thing, that's yucky.
Yeah, we saw it too.
Yeah, that's...
And every time I was just like, no.
You spit. I got too passionate.
You got too passionate about it. You're like, the things
we've seen. My goodness. But anyways, yeah.
Is that all you have to say about Jonas Brothers?
That's all I have to say. The only other thing I was going to add that we didn't talk about yet is kind of like going back to like that concert culture of like back in the day, or like the way concerts would go, which is like the boxes.
The boxes?
Remember the boxes? How they would roll them in.
Oh, for specifically the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah.
They would, at one of their tours.
But Justin Bieber did something like that too at one point, I'm pretty sure.
Where usually if like there's stage involved, they couldn't get to it in a discreet way. They would be rolled out. I remember, the Jonas Brothers for sure did this. Rolled out in a box. And then like just
like
kind of
equipment
sneak out
boxes.
of it. Like
they would go under the stage, and then they would be able to like access the stage from there.
From like the middle. Because like the stage was like in the middle of the room or something.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You think I'd ever I'd be scared getting in there.
Yeah, I would too.
Like I get claustrophobic though. I'd be in there.
But then I felt like they kept doing it when they actually didn't need to, and they was just
to
hype people.
Yeah,
because everyone, the stadiums would go crazy. Yeah,
it's like, oh, it's not even them.
Anyways, that's just random, but I just have the memory.
So Nick Jonas was a crush of mine for a very long time.
Yeah,
but my 15th birthday.
Yeah,
you didn't go with me to this show.
No, thanks for the invite.
You're welcome. I went to see Maroon 5, whose music I was obsessed with, but have somehow, at the time, had never seen what the lead singer Adam Levine look like.
It's a miracle.
Like I never watched. I just like loved their music, and I was like, I'm gonna go see Maroon 5 for my birthday. So me and my friend Ashley went, and we both got. I don't know why I remembered this detail. We got massive Mountain Dews because we couldn't drink alcohol, but we were like, you know what we are gonna have? Mountain Dew.
We're still gonna be hype.
Yeah, we're still gonna be so hype. Oh my gosh, you're probably so annoying. Just like with a massive straw, just chugging these Mountain Dews.
Please, big gulps.
But Adam Levine comes out on stage, and at some point, and I'll get to this in a second, but just bear with me. I'm 15 years old. Yeah. Adam Levine comes out on stage, and at some point, like takes off like one of his layers and is just in like a white tank top and has all these like tattoos. Yeah. And something inside of me changed that day, or not changed, but was it awakened, and I was like, that
is a man.
Is a man. And Nick Jonas, that was a little cute crush. That was a cute thing I had. But this is a man. But now, that man gives me the ick.
Yeah, he is icky.
But when I was like 15, and you're seeing like this guy and like with all these tattoos, and he's like got muscles, this magic voice, I was like, bro, I can't stop thinking about this Adam Levine guy. I think I need to remove my Nick Jonas posters and put up some Maroon 5 posters. Yeah. So in high school, like I think I was, I had just turned 15. I think I just started my freshman year because I was a little old for my age. I was old for my grade.
Oh, yeah.
So I think I was just starting my freshman year, and I was just like, this is it.
This is my man.
But now, and I held that crush for a while. Do you remember that? Like on one of my tours I did, someone gave me this gift that still sticks with me. They got me like an Adam Levine calendar.
Please.
And they wrote all like some of like the super fans, like they used to call themselves Meganizers, because my name is Megan, if you didn't know. Hi, welcome to the Fuzzy Pod. And they would put like Meganizers' birthdays in the calendar and stuff.
Please, that's so cute. Wait, that's actually so cute.
It was very cute and like the sweetest thing ever.
I love that.
But now, I can't say that's my celeb crush. I can't say that's a crush I still have.
Yeah.
So,
no, that's good. I'm glad. Yeah. I mean, we're all evolving and changing.
Yeah. And we're growing. We're growing.
I mean, there definitely was something about the aura of him, Yeah. So I get it. It's fair.
Thank you. Thanks for not shaming.
You're valid.
Thanks for not shaming
You're
me.
valid.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Because it'd be a very easy one to shame.
Yeah.
But it's been 15 years or something.
That was a long time ago. Yeah, that was a long time ago. And he was the moment. So,
we can't wrap up the concerts that raised us, that shaped us, without talking about the fact that if you got a tour t-shirt and wore it to school the next day, I have never felt cooler in my life.
I've never felt more elite.
Oh, everyone being like, you were at that? And
you went to that show?
You're like, yeah.
Or like passing someone in the hallway who was also wearing a shirt. And you're just
you were like, we shared that experience last night. You were there too. Like, I see you. Connection.
Oh my gosh.
There's nothing quite like that anymore.
No. You know? Probably because we're not in school anymore.
Yeah, that's a big part of it. Yeah. And also I haven't bought like a tour shirt in a long time, I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, we bought matching sweatshirts at the last Jonas Brothers concert.
I know, but that was like over a year ago now.
Yeah, but I'm saying like I'm pretty sure for me that's the last concert I went to.
Yeah. I've been to a couple other smaller ones since, but
yeah. But
anyways, buy the Fuzzy Pod merch when it comes out one day. Not
someday?
Yet. Someday.
And you too can feel cool.
Yeah.
When you walk down the hallway.
And you see someone else wearing one.
I see you look at me. I hope our eyes do meet.
Because I want to talk about it. I want to think about it.
The Fuzzy Pod.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
thanks for listening to another episode of the Fuzzy Pod. We hope you had a good time.
I know we did.
Stay fuzzy. Whatever that means.
Get fuzzy.
Get fuzzy. Stay fuzzed up. Get fuzzed up this weekend.
And always get fuzzed up. We will talk to you guys next week.
See you next week.
Bye.